too, it would be important that we could help get a big diversity in where the comments are coming from. Because I think a lot of the comments that I've read coming in now tend to be sort of stock formula, like from conservative groups with, what they predictably would say. But I think it's really important. And one of our goals is to make sure that we're getting people who are gay, lesbian, or bisexual, or who have similar concerns, and actually tackling the problems from that angle, not necessarily just a religious right angle.
Absolutely. I think that's right. I think that the voices of gay and lesbian and bisexual Americans on this issue are going to be key here, because the easy attack is, oh, you're just anti-gay. That's how it gets framed. Whereas we're the ones that can step up and explain. We actually are realizing how much we resent being force teamed as a big lump of LGBTQ. We are realizing that when you say that you are now going to interpret Title IX to protect sexual orientation, but you don't bother to define it, you don't define sex, and you conflate sex as though it's just an identity, then you're giving us nothing in protection of our actual sexual orientation. Nothing. In fact, you're making things a lot worse for us than if the law doesn't mention sexual orientation at all, because you are also opening the door to conflating sexual orientation with queer sexuality. All of the hundreds and dozens of labels that are floating out there about, whatever you want to call your sexuality, and the having there be no legal distinction now between homosexuality, let's say, and any kind of sexual fetish, sexual inclination, sexual preference. I mean, paraphilias. I mean, there's no definitions to any of this. It's all subjective. So if I want to call my fetish my sexual orientation, there's nothing stopping me from doing that and demanding that the school, accommodate me and make sure that I feel comfortable expressing my fetish. I mean, this is not good for gay and lesbian people. It's actually extraordinarily demeaning and offensive.